This is the video of us working on the house today at Taurama. So this is Oscar setting up the scaffold. He's trying to put the wood on it. Okay, still setting up the scaffold. He's putting the wood on top of the metal support, and then this is final touches on the scaffold. Okay, this is me. I'm trying to turn on the generator for the power drill to be used later on. So I'm trying to connect the power cord, so plugging it in. Okay, this is Oscar cutting up the paper. This paper will be used as the first layer. It's used to trap the heat inside, so he's cutting it and he's unwrapping it, and he's gonna put it on the inside. So this is the first layer, so he's cutting it when he unwrapped it. So now he's cutting it. So this paper will go right underneath, and then the plywood will go on top. So this is him cutting it up, and the plywood will go on top. Takes a bit of adjusting, and then the plywood should go on top to be screwed in with the screws using the power drill. So this is Oscar putting the paper up. So the foil will be the paper foil that will be the first layer, and on top will be the plywood. So this is him. He's unwrapping it, and he's nailing it to the pieces of wood, the wood frames there, and then on top of. After that, later he'll get the wood and put it on top. So this the paper is the first layer. So he's unwrapping the paper and nailing it to the wood frames. So the paper came out, and he had to really stretch it out and adjust it carefully, and later he'll use the nails to nail it in, and then on top of that will be the wood. So still unwrapping it. Yeah, so this is him unwrapping it from another angle. Okay, now he's trying to put the wood on top. So put the wood on the scaffold, and then he's gonna use the power drill. I turned on the power, and then he's using the power drill to screw the wood to the wood frames and the paper foil, which was the first layer. So he's screwing it. He's putting the screws in and using the power drill to screw them in. It takes a lot of concentration, and you have to really adjust everything carefully and stand on the scaffold. You need to balance yourself on the scaffold. So he's really balancing himself on the scaffold and working. So as you can see, there's a support stick at the side holding the wood to the roof. So that piece of support stick there, before the screws were screwed on, it was there to support it. Okay, this is him screwing it. I think that's the second piece of wood he's using to screw it. So that's the stick there. So this is me trying to hold the stick and support it for him to work. So before he screwed the screws, the stick is there to just help him support the wood on the roof, and then the screws will be screwed in. Yeah. Okay, this is him adjusting and cutting a piece of wood for one of the sides. So he's drilling a hole through. This hole is for the power cables to go through. So he's drilling a hole through it, and later the power cables will go through it. Okay, now he's putting it on the paper foil he cut up. So this is the second layer, so the wood is like the second layer. So, and this is him cutting another piece of wood at the side. And cutting it carefully. And this is the final touches now. So we finished at around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So this is the final touches. He's screwing everything in. So